What is good YouTube, Warstu here with another video on Phase 4. So, I guess you could say it's recently been confirmed that Thor 4 is officially being developed and directed by Taika Waititi, who plays Korg. So what is good YouTube, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the content. So recently a Hollywood report has come out saying that Taika Waititi is now working on Thor 4 officially, and this was allegedly, supposedly supposed to come out this very Saturday at San Diego Comic-Con, but apparently it is now leaked. So if you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the content. We do videos like this all week long. So if you want to enter to win the Captain Marvel Blu-ray or DVD or 4 Ultra K, all you gotta do is subscribe to the channel with notifications on and let me know down below why should I pick you. So Thor was a prominent part of Avengers EndGame. He went away with the Asgardians of the Galaxy or the Guardians of the Galaxy, so he could be a prominent feature in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, which is allegedly going to start shooting next year after James Gunn has finished shooting Suicide Squad Volume 2 over at Warner Bros. Media. So essentially what's going to happen is I will pick a winner for the Captain Marvel Blu-ray or DVD next Friday. So comment down below why you should win. So Thor has a prominent future in Marvel, although his Men in Black movie with co-star Valkyrie, aka Tessa Thompson, did flop at the box office. Chris Hemsworth has said he wants at least a year away from making movies because he's been very busy over the last couple of years. So it is allegedly going to be made in 2022, coming out in 2022. So that would mean it would be shot in 2021. Now, for people of this channel who are used to this channel, this isn't even news, because if you go on YouTube, type Thor 4 Warstu, there is literally about 4 videos. So Adam Warlock versus Thor could happen in Guardians of the Galaxy, although we have said multiple times that Adam Warlock is an anti-hero and he won't actually even be a villain. So Thor has a very bright future. Kevin Feige must be worried now because this Thor 4 news was going to be a major announcement at San Diego Comic-Con, our sources are telling us. So essentially what we could have is we could have Chris Hemsworth being part of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Obviously, in that movie, there's going to be the likes of Beta Ray Bill, Moondragon, obviously Adam Warlock, who has been multiple rumors that it could be literally anyone, including yourself, including Warstu. It could be Zac Efron, or Zac Efron, I guess you could call him. So Thor has a very prominent future. So before Avengers Infinity War, Chris Hemsworth did renew his contract. He's put himself in the cheap bracket. Now, what I mean cheap is the $15 to $20 million bracket. But Warstu, that's more money than you'll ever make in your life. Yes, it is. But for a Hollywood actor, for these movies that gross $500 million plus, paying an actor $15 to $20 million is literally nothing. So he's going to be very prominent going forward. He wants a year out of Hollywood so he could literally start shooting next year. As for who could be the villain for Thor 4, it's not even worth talking about yet, because you got to understand we're going cosmic now. We've got to go bigger, harder, faster. If this movie is allegedly coming out in 2022, this literally could be anyone. We could have the X-Men, we could have the Fantastic Four. Now it's going to be a cosmic-based villain. Now there are some fake rumors going out there, I say fake, that allegedly Entransis is going to be the villain of Thor 4. Now I do read rumors and stuff because I've got to keep you guys up to date and with all the latest and greatest comic book superhero news. No, I don't think Entransis is going to be the villain for this movie, seriously. Now, what is interesting is Marvel's in a unique position. So obviously Tom Hiddleston, who plays Loki, is currently in New York doing his portrayal, live theatre play, I guess you could say. It was in London. I went to see it. It's pretty cool. So obviously Loki has his TV show coming out, but first we need to get through to that. I mean, in theory, Loki could appear in Thor 4, but he'd have to go from wherever he left in EndGame when he disappeared with the stone to the current day. So is he going to appear in Thor 4? Maybe, not really sure, but this news is groundbreaking. This news is pretty cool, and it is awesome because Chris Hemsworth is one of the few characters from the OG Avengers who can keep going, like Black Widow will be. Although, like we said before, guys, I honestly think they will make a new version on Black Widow with the new Avengers. So there's been lots of news in the community, and because I'm away on a holiday at the moment, I can't make that many videos, so we've got to talk about more than one topic. So there is something that's going around the community at the moment, around the internet, so to speak, not really community, is that Kraven the Hunter has been rumoured because John Watts, who is the director for Spider-Man 2, essentially said he wants Kraven the Hunter. But he also said that he doesn't know how the series ends, because even though he's the director, Sony have ultimate creative direction for how it ends. Now, there's a rumor going around, I've seen a bunch of people talking about it on Reddit and Twitter, is that for some reason people think that Kraven the Hunter is going to come from Wakanda and is going to be one of the Wakandan people there. But the problem I have here is Sony owns Kraven the Hunter, as far as I'm right. If I'm wrong, let me know. So have Marvel and Sony struck up a secret deal to allow Kraven the Hunter to appear in Black Panther 2 before Kraven the Hunter appears in Spider-Man 3. Now, I'm pretty sure Kraven the Hunter is a Spider-Man villain, thus for he would be owned by Sony Pictures. So how would Kraven the Hunter appear in Black Panther 2? Now, it would be pretty cool if Kraven the Hunter turned out to be one of the Wakandian people went bad, and then he turns and hunts down Spider-Man, essentially, in Spider-Man 3. Now, that would be a pretty cool storyline, but we here at the Warstu channel seem to think this claim is ridiculous. Now, calling the villains Phase 4, it's just too ambiguous, it's too fake, because we don't know what's coming. We can call them new movies. It's pretty easy to kind of theorize what movies coming in Phase 4. As we know, Black Widow's coming, we know Shang-Chi's coming, we know The Eternals is coming, we know Doctor Strange 2's coming, we know Captain Marvel 2's coming, we know Black Panther 2's coming. So outside of that, you are literally stretching. We know they kind of set up the Young Avengers and the New Avengers during Avengers EndGame, but outside of that, like the Kraven the Hunter, I mean, people can say, yeah, Kraven the Hunter, because John Watts, the director for Spider-Man, said, yeah, I want him. But at the same time, he said he doesn't even know how the trilogy ends. Of course he doesn't, because it's a collaboration between Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures. Although he is the director, usually what happens in these case scenarios, from what I've spoken to from insiders and people that make movies, is generally the studio says something like, Galactus is the villain for this movie, work a script around it, and it's got to get greenlit. So obviously the whole script has to get greenlit before they make it. Obviously we know there's going to be Spider-Man 3 when they do break $1 billion. They're only $160 million-ish away from it. We know there will be another Spider-Man, but generally speaking, it's the studio that decides the villain, not the creative. Now, Marvel Studios normally works different, but Kraven the Hunter is owned by Sony. This is the reason why I don't believe that the Black Panther 2 villain is going to be Kraven the Hunter, because allegedly, Killmonger will feature in that. I mean, he could be in the astral plane, I guess. But it is very interesting that apparently Kraven the Hunter is a villain for Black Panther 2, when most people don't understand that Sony Pictures owns Kraven the Hunter. Now, I could be wrong about this. It might not be him, but it is interesting that Thor 4 has been confirmed. I think it would be pretty interesting if Kraven the Hunter went up against Chris Hemsworth Thor, but that will never, ever happen. So it's going to be pretty interesting, Phase 4. As I said in the video we posted, well, technically we would have posted it today, but made it yesterday, about the new Avengers being announced at San Diego Comic-Con. That will be interesting. Now, I've had a lot of interesting questions and stuff, and I will be making a Q&A video, so just drop more questions down below, guys, and probably it's now Tuesday, so probably on Thursday I'll make a Q&A video. We will be covering everything on San Diego Comic-Con. I might be in Mexico, but don't worry, guys, I will still be covering all the latest and greatest MCU news. It is great that Thor 4 is being confirmed, but let's be honest, guys, Warstu said this literally months ago that it was confirmed. As soon as Chris Hemsworth renewed his contract, it is pretty much gospel, so to speak, pretty much already been confirmed that Thor 4 will be coming. Thor 3 did so good. Thor 1 and 2 kind of flopped. Thor 3 did very, very well. So guys, it is pretty cool that Taika Waititi will be working on Thor 4 with the script as well as directing it. The only interesting thing I'm worried about is Korg going to have a prominent role inside this movie? So like always, guys, if you've got any interesting stories that you want me to cover, just email me, warstubusiness@gmail.com, and I'm going to be starting to doing a Fan Thursday or Fan Friday where you guys can send me theories and conspiracy theories about what potentially could be coming up in Marvel Phase 4. As we know, Marvel Phase 4 might not even be called Phase 4. I know we've been calling it Phase 4 on all of our videos, but realistically, no one's even said it's going to be Phase 4. It's going to be a very interesting week for Marvel-based news. We've started to do some DC news, and I will be talking about Birds of Prey, either in a video today or tomorrow. I'm not really sure. It's already been made, but there was a massive, massive leak for Birds of Prey, which makes the movie sound very peculiar, but very interesting at the same time. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. We're getting ever so close to 100,000 subscriber mark, and that would be awesome if we ever make it. We'll be giving away a PS4 Pro or an Xbox One X, or even if it takes us on, guys, we will be giving away a PS5 or an Xbox Zinfandel. or Sapphire, I can't remember which one it's called, but we will be giving away a mega prize when and if we ever get to 100,000 subscribers. So I just wanted to post a quick video about the news that Kraven the Hunter is going to be the Black Panther 2 new villain. But to be honest, guys, that leak literally makes no sense because, like I said, Kraven the Hunter is owned by Sony, not by Marvel, or else the villain for the first movie would have been Kraven the Hunter, and it would have made a lot more sense to put him in Black Panther 1 rather than Black Panther 2. But I do like the theory that potentially Kraven the Hunter could be an ex-Wakandian. And let me know, guys, is Thor 4 confirmed? Well, we know it's confirmed. Are you happy that Taika Waititi will be taking over the realms of it? But it's going to have to be a lot more serious this time because there is no Asgard. It's going to be very interesting to see how he deals with new Asgard, because obviously Thor's left with the Guardians. What's going to happen? Is Thor going to actually be in Asgard, or are they going to do like a different Valkyrie Asgardians kind of movie? It's going to be completely separate. But like always, guys, please like and subscribe. But just like I said, as I said, the audio is different because I'm using the snowball this week. Sorry for that, I can't really help that, but I'll try and tweak the audio so it's a bit better. So like always, guys, I'll catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.